Hi everybody, it's Diana from Youth Services at Mesa County Libraries. Hope you're doing well and thank you for watching. Today I want to show you how to make a piece of art using our Take and Make kit, the tissue paper dyeing kit, and that will be available starting August 21st through September 3rd. And of course this is while supplies last, so closer to August 21st to pick that up. We'll definitely guarantee that you get this kit to do at home. So you can make something like this. We're going to use watercolor paper, tissue paper, and if you want to do a design, you're going to use a crayon. And so I'll show you how to get started. Okay, so let me show you what you get inside your Take and Make kit. It will come with instructions printed out. It will also have watercolor paper. It will have a paintbrush. It will have a crayon. And we'll also have tissue paper of various colors. Now this tissue paper is a special type of tissue paper. This is bleeding tissue paper designed for this type of project. So that's what you'll get inside your kit. Let me show you some of the things that you will need at home. Okay, so here are the things that you'll need at home to do this art project. You'll need a flat surface. You'll need a tablecloth. You might also want to have a piece of cardboard or tag board or something a little bit thicker to kind of absorb the water and the colors that come off those tissue paper pieces. You will also need a spray bottle of water, or you can have just a cup of water, okay? So that's all you need to get started. Okay, so now that we have all our supplies, let me show you how to make your art piece. The first thing you want to do, if you want to make a drawing or a piece of writing on your art piece, you're going to take your white crayon and you're going to do that over the white piece of paper. And so it'll look something like this, where we did hello. You'll notice that the white crayon kept the water and the dye from soaking into the paper. So you'll be able to see this after all of the dyeing happens, okay? So if you want to do a design or some sort of writing on your piece, take your white crayon and do that now. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, but you might be able to guess what I'm doing here, because I want it to be a fun reveal at the end. And so what I'm doing is I'm drawing over my picture here several times so that I can make sure that it really comes out really well. All right, so that's good now. Okay, so now our next step, after we do the drawing part with our crayon, or the writing, depending on what you want to do, then you're going to take your different tissue colored paper and you're going to spread them out onto your watercolor paper. Now I like kind of blues and greens and yellow here, so I decided to do those kinds of colors. I'm not sure what colors you'll get, but hopefully you get some colors that you really like. So you can spread them out. Sometimes it's cool to put them sort of bleeding off the edge. If you want to make different colors with these colors, you can layer them so that you get an interesting effect. All right, so here we go. We are going to put all of our pieces on, and then we're going to make sure we're satisfied with how that is going to look. Okay, kind of spread it out. All right, so now that all of my tissue paper are spread out on the paper how I like them, layered and so forth, I'm gonna take my spray bottle. If you don't have a spray bottle, you can definitely use just a cup of water, and I'm gonna just mist over this, okay? And here we go. And you'll start to notice the colors bleeding onto your watercolor paper immediately. Doesn't take too long. And starting to kind of bow up, it looks like, even because of all that water. Now, this is when you would take your paintbrush and you start to just sort of move some of the colors around. You can kind of make them blend a little bit more. Maybe you don't like one of the colors where it is, and you can kind of move it, or you maybe want some more of that green in a certain spot, that kind of thing. You can use your paintbrush to help the process a little bit. All right. Okay, so now that I'm done with that part, I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry just for a few minutes. We don't wanna make this completely dry because it'll be very hard to peel off these tissue papers if it's completely dry. Okay, so it's been a few minutes. We have let the tissue paper dry a little bit, but not completely. So now it's time for the big reveal to see what we have. All right, so I'm just gonna peel off these pieces, throw them away here, and then we'll see what the final product looks like. It's really hard to say. You never really know what you're gonna get. I've done this a few times, and each time I'm surprised at the results. All right, so noticed here in the corner that some of that dye did not actually get on there, but let's see if we can at least see my design a little bit better. Okay, we are almost done here. And some of that tissue paper did bleed really well onto this. Okay. All right. So here's my final piece. It didn't turn out quite like how I hoped, but that's the nature of this project. It is a smiley face, if you can kind of tell. But anyway, I hope you have fun, and I hope that your project works out how you would hope, or at least interesting, an interesting art piece. So just a reminder, you can pick up your Take and Make kit starting August 21st through September 3rd. While supplies last, you can pick them up at any of our 8 locations, or you can pick them up through curbside pickup. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time with the Kids Take and Makes.